I'm their manager. Do I really have to be their Facebook friend? Serious question? Maybe. Or maybe it's also a metaphor for the changing work relationship that we're seeing in the workplace. And I think part of it comes from, for me, when I heard my friend Corey Perlman telling a story about how he wished one of his clients, congratulations on being 10 years as a non-smoker. I thought, that's a great thing, but how does he know? That doesn't come up in common conversation. He knows, because Corey's a millennial, and he doesn't keep his personal life and his business life separate. He's friends on Facebook with his client. People have always wanted to have a voice. Social media has just made it more evident, and we can see it more and more. And because of that, we have to look differently about that professional business relationship, both at work and at home. And that's what this is about. Now, think about the best team that you ever worked with. What words would you use to describe them? Go ahead, shout them out right now, shout them out. Funny. Exciting. Collaborative. Warm. All right, now, would your opinions, would the words you used to describe them change if you saw them post a picture of their son on his birthday, or if she described her friends as going normal from time to time as opposed to going crazy, or if she liked a post from a friend who admits she steals pens from churches? Would it change the way that you looked at those people? My guess is that it wouldn't. Those are the people that you know and you've loved working with. But what about that person that you don't have a close relationship with? Maybe even somebody that reports to you. How might that relationship change if you were sharing with them and they were sharing with you their interest, things about their family, things about their friends? It's my belief that if we're willing to be more open, that we create a culture that has more compassion and more understanding. And when we do that, when we have more compassion and understanding, then we're willing to help each other out more. We're willing to put more into it. Now, you guys probably already get this because you're at a conference called Disrupt HR, right? We're here because we are more forward-thinking people. And I know some of you are thinking about that guy back at work, right? Who's probably out there saying, you know, work is not about making people happy. Work is about business results. Some of you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? There have been dozens of research studies that have been done and published that demonstrate when you have a more open, collaborative environment, you get the kind of business results that you want. It positively impacts all the things that we want, including our bottom line. So tell the guy, even if you don't want to be a good person, do it because you want the business results. So how do we go about doing this? How do we redefine the professional relationship? It's the way we relate to others, and it's the way we open up and be willing to share ourselves. So first, let's talk about what it looks like if you're interacting differently with others. It's about showing that you care. We're using Facebook as the metaphor, but it's about paying attention, liking something that they like because it made you think or it made you laugh. It's about showing emotions in the workplace. Tell them I'm so happy that you quit smoking, or that I'm sorry about your pet that died. And call their name. Everybody wants to hear their name. So tag them in a post that made you think of them or that you think that they'd appreciate. And it's obviously not just something you do online, it's something you do in the workplace too. And be willing to be more open yourself. Share. Share your sense of humor. Humor is one of the best connectors that there is. So be willing to be open and share what you think is funny. Also, talk about your people. You know, your family, your friends. It's a way of saying, see, there are really some people out there that love me. And then reinforce ideas that you think are important, not just at work, but at home too. Share those kinds of thoughts. And not just online, but in meetings and in one-on-one conversations. When we become more of a three-dimensional person, we just connect with people on a deeper, more meaningful level. And for me, when I heard Corey's story about telling his client congratulations for being a non-smoker for 10 years, that really struck me and redefined it for me because I lost my mom to cancer because of her smoking. I would love to tell anybody, congratulations on being a non-smoker. The professional relationship is changing. We can be more connected to people. So, who's with me? Who's ready to send out some friend requests? Thank you.